Hi, I'm Dr. Kara Hill. I'm associate here at Advanced Animal Care Berea. This is my pupper Moog, and today we're going to be answering some common questions that we get about dog annual wellness.
So my first question is just, what is a dog wellness exam?
Yeah, so our annual wellness exam basically looks at your pet from the tip of their nose to the tip of their tail and everything in between. We recommend that they get them yearly. So every year you should bring your pet in for an annual wellness. We basically start by making sure that their nose looks okay, that eyes look okay. We sometimes use special tools like an ophthalmoscope to make sure that your pet doesn't have the start of cataracts, make sure that the retina in the back of their eye looks healthy. We'll look in their ears, make sure that they're not starting an ear infection or have any allergies going on in their ears. And then we move down, and I like to look at lymph nodes next, which is great because sometimes some cancers can be spread through the lymph nodes. So when we have lymph node enlargement, it's a good indicator that we might need to do some more diagnostics for your pet just to make sure that they're safe and healthy. Then from there, I tend to listen to their heart and lungs, make sure that they don't have any murmurs or arrhythmias, both of which we can generally manage with medication, and then make sure that their lungs sound clear, because sometimes, especially in the spring and the fall, just like with people getting colds, these guys can get upper respiratory tract infections too. We just want to make sure that everything sounds good in there. From there, I move back and palpate their abdomen, make sure that none of their major liver, spleen, kidney, major organ systems feel enlarged. Make sure I don't feel any weird lumps, bumps, masses, anything like that. And then we move back and feel some lymph nodes in the back of their leg too, because believe it or not, they've got sets of lymph nodes just throughout their entire body. And then lastly, I look at their skin, make sure we don't have any masses that have popped up, any warts, skin tags, lumps, bumps. Make sure that skin looks nice and healthy, because I'm sure a lot of you guys experience skin allergies just like we do. We want to make sure that everybody's happy, healthy, and doing well. Yeah.
So what test might be recommended for my dog during the wellness exam?
Yeah, so after we do a good, complete, and thorough physical exam, we recommend that dogs of any age, or really dogs over a year old, get tested for heartworm disease. We have a pretty neat test here. In addition to testing for heartworm disease, it also tests for common tick-borne diseases in the area. We're having pretty high tick counts, and we're seeing a lot of tick-borne diseases that can be managed. Moog's here, he is 2 years old, so I would recommend getting him his annual heartworm test when he's due. But for my other kiddo that I have at home that's 8, we usually recommend doing some general blood work screening anytime they're over the age of 6, just to make sure that all of their major organ systems are functioning appropriately, like their liver and kidney. And then also it checks thyroid levels to make sure that they're not developing hypothyroidism, and rules out other common diseases like diabetes.
So what information will my vet need to know before providing recommendations for my dog?
Yeah, so if your dog's just coming in for annual wellness, we always want to make sure that they're eating, drinking okay, that they're urinating normally, having normal bowel movements, making sure that there's no changes there. We also always recommend that they're on some type of prevention for heartworm, as well as fleas and ticks and intestinal parasites. So letting your vet know if they're on any preventatives is always very helpful. That way we can keep track of it in their records, and if they take any medication. And then if some things come up out of the norm, like if your dog's been coughing, sneezing lately, itching, scratching, anything like that, occasionally vomits, occasionally have soft stool or diarrhea, we definitely want to know all of that. So don't think that there's an unimportant detail, because all of the details are important to us and we really do want to know. But let's say your dog's doing something funny at home and you're not coming in for wellness because your dog's coughing a whole lot or seems to have sneezing fits or things like that. A lot of times these guys don't want to show us in the clinic as hard as we try to get them to. They think, oh, I'm at the vet, I don't want to be here, so I'm not going to show them what's going wrong. So we love videos. We really do. So if you ever feel like your pet's doing something funny, take a video of it. Or if they throw up something funky, take a picture of it. We're always happy to see it. We know it's gross. We understand that, but we'd rather see it and know so we can better help your pet.